Get in there. Yes. Hey guys, it's Jasmine, and today we are going to make a really cool and easy DIY cat toy. Before we get started, please make sure to click that subscribe button below along with that little bell that's next to it, because I do put out weekly cat videos along with videos about stress management and recipes and whatever else I feel like posting. So I went to get puppy kitty litter the other day, and I went to, I can't remember exactly which one, but it was one of those big box pet stores. And of course, I took a moment to browse through the cat toy aisle because I could not come home empty-handed. And I saw this really cool toy that I'd never seen before, and I picked it up and moved it around, and I was like, this is a really cool idea, and I could totally make this at home. And especially when I looked at the price, because this thing was $20 at the store, and in my head, I was like, what? I can make this from resources that I just have for free at home for the most part. I mean, I didn't have AstroTurf or fake grass. So I went to Home Depot and I expected to just buy one of those sheets because they sell them like they do carpet on the big rolls. And lo and behold, they actually have samples of the different kinds of fake grass that you can get. So I just went ahead and took a few samples. So then I got home and I knew I would have some option of boxes because I tend to get a lot of shipments and I'll order things off Amazon and they send all kinds of different size boxes. And I only had 2 left that I found. The first box was way too small because something in my Virgo tendencies in mind wanted the box to fit exactly to these samples that I got. But lo and behold, the second box was basically perfect. I just had to trim off a tiny little bit of the edge of 3 of those grass samples. But besides that, the box was the perfect height, the perfect size, and perfect for this project. Now, even though the box was pretty sturdy, I felt like I had to put something or find something to put inside of it because Puppy is a big boy. He's 14 pounds, all muscle, of course. And so I just wanted to make sure that the box didn't cave in when he jumped on it to play on it. So I looked around my house a little bit more and I found a few things that didn't exactly fit. I actually found this perfect piece of wood, but it was a little too tall and it would have made the surface of the box uneven. But then I found an empty jar and it was perfect. It was a perfect circle and the perfect height, and when I tested and pressed down on the box when it was shut, it definitely did the job at keeping the box stronger and more evenly because it happened to be a circular shape. Now then I realized I had to think of adhesive, and since I had already started this project and nothing had cost me anything so far, I started looking around my house again. And I knew I had packing tape, a couple different kinds, so I chose the one that seemed strongest in order to tape the box. But the only other thing that I could find that I thought might be strong enough and sturdy enough was this hot glue gun that's probably almost as old as I am. So that became my weapon of choice for the adhesive for this. So I cut a small piece of cardboard from the smaller box to fit into this little open space that was in this box that I'm using, and I hot glued it down there. And then I hot glued just the bottom of this jar into the middle and let it dry for a little bit. So straight from there, I taped the box shut really, really well. I decided to tape the long sides in first and then the outside smaller pieces in second. I don't know why, to me it just seemed like it would be better and stronger that way, and also that the top would be more even. So then I put my pieces of fake grass on the box in order to see exactly what had to be trimmed off, and it was just a little bit off one end, which was a little tough with the scissors, but it really wasn't that bad. So I ended up using the box cutters, just flipping them over and cutting with the box cutters. So I took my box cutter and I cut the holes into the box. I only chose 4. I think the toy at the store had maybe 6 or 7. They had more than 4, but it also wasn't as big and sturdy as this one that I ended up making. What I ended up doing was just putting the fake grass on the box and just kind of feeling with my hand where the holes would be, and then one by one with each piece just using the scissors to cut the pieces and make sure that they aligned with the holes. And I had to relocate during this time because it was a beautiful day outside, so I started to do this outside, but then it started getting cloudy, so I just moved my project into the garage. But after I cut up all of the pieces, I just heated up my vintage glue gun and got going. And this glue gun, there are way better things out there, I'm sure of it, but at this point I was determined to continue on with what I had and didn't really feel like searching for any kind of other adhesive. But yeah, all that was left was to just glue these pieces on, and what I ended up doing was putting a bunch of glue on the piece and then putting it down, and then taking the tip of the glue gun and going on every single corner of every piece to just put more glue and press it down because the corners seem to flare up. And again, this is an old school tool that I'm using, so the glue dried pretty fast. But yeah, that took the longest. It still didn't take forever, maybe a half hour, 45 minutes. And once that was done, it was just a matter of putting the toy of choice or toys of choice in the box. And I will say that even though Puppy had a couple of little toys I could have just thrown in there, I had to go to Walmart that day anyway, so I ended up getting this pack of little Bell toys for, I think it was $2 or $3, even though you could totally go cheaper because they have these little bins with little Bell toys for like 50 cents or something like that. But I figured I'll just get them this pack of toys. So I did, and I just went ahead and put all of them in the box. And that is how I made Puppy this really cool hunting exploration toy that was almost free, and it could have easily been completely free to make, but I bought those toys. Overall, I'm pretty proud of how this turned out. So let me put a little catnip in here and go see where the boy is, and we will find out if this DIY toy is Puppy approved.
Puppy, look. Puppy, look. Here. Are we curious? Oh my god. Do you like it?
No! Puppy! Oh, for goodness sake. Well, we like that. But what about this? I just slaved over this for you. Here. Get in there. Yes. Look. Look. Puppy? But... No? Nothing? But there's so much fun in here. Look. Did I just catch you at a bad time? Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I did just see when looking on Amazon that this toy is cheaper there than it was at the big box pet store. I said it was $20 at the big box place, and on Amazon I saw it was $15. So if you don't feel like trying this project out and want to go ahead and get it, I'll leave a link for that in the description below as well. But if you do try it, then please leave me a comment and let me know how it worked out for you, because I'm really interested to hear. Please click that thumbs up below because that does let me know the content that you like to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Here, Puppy. I'm gonna put treats in. Here, look. Yay!
You just want the treat, huh? Okay, I'll give it to you. Oh boy.